Hello again, Nintendo fans, and welcome to Nintendo Bytes, a recap of what's gone on in the last 7 days. What comes after a normal evolution? Well, it's the Mega Evolution! Pokémon fans finally have the answers to Mewtwo's unique transformation. It's an ability that allows certain Pokémon to perform a Mega Evolution during battle, and this includes Mega Mewtwo, Mega Lucario, and Mega Blaziken. And these change the Pokemon's appearance, stats, and even the abilities and type, but only available during the battle itself, so when the battle finishes, the Pokemon returns to their regular look. And in order to do so, trainers will need to use a Mega Stone. Sonic Lost World is heading to Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, but how do the games link together? Well, Nintendo revealed this week that on the 3DS, players will be able to create RC vehicles like a mini helicopter to help Sonic out in the Wii U version in a form of cooperative play. Nintendo also showed poor old Eggman being brutally battered by the new enemies, the Sinister Six. Yakuza! Producer Mitsuhiro Shimano has confirmed that Yakuza 1 and 2 HD for Wii U will include family-friendly features. Speaking to Famitsu, the magazine this week, Shimano highlighted how he felt the original game was perhaps too difficult, and so the Wii U version is somewhat easier to understand from start to finish. It includes a digital map on the gamepad, the ability to set a marker, plus clearer signage to make travelling a little bit more easy. There will also be a heat-up mode from the start to make building that all-important special meter far quicker. And there will also be an off-TV feature for fathers out there who may be uncomfortable going into cabaret clubs with their children around. Oh dear. Developer Bethesda has spoken out on potential Wii U projects, confirming that none of the current games are heading to Nintendo Wii U. During QuakeCon this week, VP of PR and Marketing Pete Hines confirmed that The Elder Scrolls Online, Wolfenstein The New Order, and The Evil Within will not be available to Wii U. He explained the lack of Wii U support, suggesting that it's largely a hardware thing, but the studio aren't ruling out upcoming projects, as it remains unseen as to what the future holds. The veteran Super Smash Bros. Fighter Luigi was confirmed for the next Super Smash Bros. This week. The quirky, cheerful chap has been a featured character in all the Super Smash Bros. Titles so far, so it gives little reason for Nintendo not to include him. 2 new heroes will be joining Rayman Legends, exclusively on Nintendo Wii U. Nintendo has confirmed that Rayman will get a Mario costume, and Glowbox will get a Luigi costume after just 20 minutes of gameplay. Fans may have been wondering, but Nintendo has finally confirmed the localized version of Professor Layton vs Ace Attorney for release in North America and Europe next year. The well-received crossover brings together Capcom's cheeky attorney and Level 5's brains into the medieval world that's in desperate need of a bit of logic. The game includes all the core action that you love from Ace Attorney and the exploration and puzzle solving from Professor Layton in a glorious mashup exclusively on Nintendo 3DS. During Nintendo Direct this week, Satoru Iwata shared new details about The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. He started by teasing an interesting tidbit about the game's logo. A Link Between Worlds has a shadow of a Triforce that mirrors the iconic Golden Triforce, to which he teased it would suggest the existence of another Triforce in another world. The latest footage of the game also shows how Link shifts between the main peaceful overworld and the alternative dark world. He does this by using mysterious cracks in the walls and using his merge technique to slip through. This week, Nintendo revealed a free download called Animal Crossing Plaza for Wii U. It's a glorious themed hub where players can talk to other animals, where they can share posts on Miiverse and also upload images that they've taken from the 3DS version Animal Crossing New Leaf. Senran Kagura Burst will be heading to the 3DS eShop in North America and Europe. Burst will include 2 titles as part of a single package, an upgraded version of Senran Kagura titled Skirting Shadows, and the sequel entitled Crimson Girls. The premise of Senran Kagura is very simple. Players take on one of 5 female ninjas and battle through hordes of enemies. But what's the main difference? Well, as players take damage, clothes become torn to reveal whatever lurks beneath. This week, Super Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai teased a new image that seems to suggest that Pilot Wings, the SNES classic, will be included in the next Super Smash Bros. He said, "This island looks familiar." Nintendo held a dedicated The Wonderful 1 presentation this week with Hideki Kayama from Platinum Games, and the director revealed a lengthy, meaty trailer of the game in action, which demonstrates all the lead characters, battles and boss sequences. And alongside all the new footage and details, Nintendo also launched a demo, which is now available on the Nintendo eShop to download. Ubisoft have confirmed that the Wii U version of Splinter Cell Blacklist will be missing offline cooperative play. Despite having online features, a handful of gamepad specific extras, and the other features of the multi-platform versions, the Wii U version will lack that quite essential cooperative element offline. Assassin's Creed may seem as if it will continue forever and ever and ever, but Ubisoft have revealed that there are actually plans for an ending. The company highlighted that despite the annual approach to Assassin's Creed, there is actually an overarching plot, with an end very much in sight. Nintendo have added an update to the Nintendo 3DS system this week, which implements Street Pass Relay. As announced last month, Nintendo aimed to capitalize on the many Nintendo Zone Wi-Fi points around the globe by letting 3DS owners exchange Street Pass data in a relay format. The new system allows one person to visit a Nintendo Zone location, deposit his or her Mii data, and the next person who will come along, maybe hours or days later, can actually pick up that Street Pass data without actually physically meeting. Would we ever see Mario or Zelda on another platform like Xbox or PlayStation? Well, the short answer is essentially no. Company President Satoru Iwata said that it would be a very short-term approach, and his responsibility is concerned about the long-term future of Nintendo. Indie creators Lost Decade Games have been approved by Nintendo as a developer. Their project Crypt Run is a fantasy hack and slash game that's planned for Windows, Mac and Linux, and it offers rearranged dungeons each time with engaging combat and unique death mechanics with a no game over in sight. Developer Nunu has posted more details about CubeMen 2. Now, what is CubeMen? Well, it's a 3D action strategy game where players take command of these very ickle little units to defend and attack enemies. There will be 6-player online battles, global rankings, and the ability to share content cross-platform, so those who create for the Wii U version can also share with the PC, iOS and Linux owners. Nintendo showed off new footage of Pokémon Rumble U this week. The high-action, frantic multiplayer series returns to the living room with a brand new installment out on Wii U this month. As with its predecessors, Pokémon Rumble U allows fans to take control of miniature toy versions of each of the 649 critters. Nintendo also teased a special password system to unlock Pokémon instantly, and will be giving away codes on Facebook, Twitter and the official website. Nintendo explored One Piece Unlimited World Red this week, as the popular anime is continuing to fight the seas, with the familiar cast once again setting out on an adventure to the furthest regions of the world. To celebrate the release in Japan, there will be 2 branded 3D XL systems to complement the game, a Luffy red model and a choppy pink variety. So that brings us to the end of Nintendo Bytes. Thank you for watching, and be sure to follow us on cube3.com for all your Nintendo news, reviews and videos.